According to the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, approximately 145 women die from preventable causes related to pregnancy and childbirth every day in Nigeria. In the same wise, approximately 2,300 children under 5 years die mainly from preventable causes. This is in spite of the investments made in the primary healthcare sector. What could be responsible for these poor statistics? My guest speaks about the state of maternal and child health in Nigeria. There, welcome to Dateline Abuja. I'm Gloria Umezuke. Free healthcare came the way of residents of Jiwa community in the nation's capital when some medical practitioners carried out an outreach in the area. The community is lacking several social amenities. Chief among them is the absence of a health facility in the area. We have details of that in the program this week. In our interview, we'll be looking at maternal and child health in Nigeria. But first, what are the stories that made headlines within the week in the nation's capital? The Acting Inspector General of Police, Mr. Mohammed Adamu, says mining activities, not foreigners, are responsible for the security crisis which has threatened the peace in Zamfara state. Speaking exclusively to Channels Television just before embarking on a tour of the northeast region, Mr. Adamu said men of the Nigerian police have taken over the mining sites.
We've asked the commissioners of police and other security agencies within the zone to take over those mining sites. And for the level of compliance, I'm going to, as of now, you see, I'm going to Benungwari to see the security situation there, and then by tomorrow, by the grace of God, I'll be in Zamfara, and that axis to see the level of compliance on the order given to suspend mining activities. The mining activities there is the cause of the problem, and you know, there are foreigners that are managing the mining activities. So whether you are a foreigner or indigenous involved in mining activities there, they are asked to suspend activities.
When a woman announces that she is pregnant.
The National Primary Healthcare Development Agency has declared a state of emergency on maternal and child mortality in the country. He made the declaration in Abuja during the launch of a national coordination center to reduce the mortality rate in maternal and child health. The Independent National Electoral Commission has fixed November 2nd for the governorship elections in Kogi and Bayelsa states. INEC's National Commissioner and Chairman of the Voter Education and Information, Mr. Festus Okoye, made the announcement in a statement. The National Assembly has approved the 2019-2021 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework and Fiscal Strategy Paper. The Senate approved the document after receiving the report of its Committee on Finance. The Red Chamber adopted the committee's recommendation of $60 benchmark price of crude, exchange rate of 305 naira to $1, as well as the adoption of 1.64 trillion naira for new borrowing to fund the budget deficit. A day after, the House of Representatives approved same document with the same recommendations. However, the lawmakers had some concerns.
I don't see anything too detrimental in this report, more so that it's already been harmonized with the other house. Any variation may result into going to conference, and truly we don't have the time. So, recommendation 4-2 carried, 5 carried.
The Federal Executive Council has approved 2 contracts for the NPower Build program of the National Social Investment Program in order to impart skills on young non-graduates. Minister of Budget and National Planning, Senator Udo Udoma, told State House correspondents after the weekly council meeting that the NPower program is a non-graduate program that seeks to deliver accelerated training and certificated skills to 75,000 Nigerians between the ages of 18 and 35.
The contract for the southeast zone of Nigeria was awarded to Messrs. iTech Investments Limited in the sum of 122,800,000 naira. It covers all the states of the southeast.
Also, the council has approved a contract for interconnectivity between the various prison formations in the country and the Office of the Attorney General. The move is part of government's effort to decongest prisons.
The idea is to have in place in all the prison formations an interconnectivity to certain formations, particularly the Office of the Attorney General, the police, the prison service, and indeed selected courts that could be connected to the prison formation and then to these offices. And the essence is to have an idea on day-in, day-out basis as to what obtains in our prisons across the nation.
President Muhammadu Buhari met with service chiefs at the State House to find solution to the lingering issue of armed banditry and kidnapping in Zamfara and other northeastern states. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Gabriel Olonishakin, told State House correspondents after a closed-door meeting that the president has issued matching orders to the military to ruthlessly address the security challenge, and all bandits should be immediately dealt with.
Matching order is for us to deal with this issue immediately and ruthlessly and ensure that all those bandits are immediately dealt with, and all those issues that are bordering with security are properly addressed. We are coming up with a revised strategy to handle those challenges.
In the meantime, Governor Kashim Shettima of Borno State met with the Minister of Defense, General Mansour Danali, and the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant Tukur Buratai, over security situation in his state. He used the opportunity of the meetings to discuss the recent evacuation of residents of Jakana community in Kondoga local government of the state by the Nigeria Army.
This is the best approach as far as I am concerned. Someone to whom you have unfettered access to. If you expose somebody's nakedness in the marketplace, even if you clothe him in clothing made of diamond or gold, it's an exercise in futility. Now we have gotten our mission accomplished. What is it? They have made a lot of sacrifices. We have to commend them. We have to most sincerely thank them. Then solicit for their cooperation, to be fair to them.
The federal government is in talks with companies that is ready to take on the flared gas by oil companies. Addressing a press conference on the journey so far on the Nigeria gas flare commercialization program, the Minister of Petroleum Resources, Dr. Ibe Kachiku, explained that the nation has achieved 75% gas flare free and is inviting bidders as it aims to clear the outstanding 25% by the end of next year.
Thank you so much.
The federal government has procured 77 new operational vehicles for the Federal Road Safety Corps. Speaking at the unveiling of the vehicles, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Mr. Boss Mustafa, said that the government is committed to increasing investment in road transport infrastructure for the economic growth of the country.